Hey guys, Tomboy61, and we're on Two Brothers. Of course, last time we had a video on Two Brothers, myself, Dirty Mike D, and Spartan Elite took took three Georgias down the middle route here, and it was a great game. So if you haven't watched that video, I highly suggest you go and enjoy it. But today we are in the York. We are enjoying the five times experience that Wargaming turned on over the weekend, because it let me pretty much get through the majority of my tier 6 ships. So I now just need to make money to buy tier 7s, and I've almost completed every single tech tree. Anyways, we are here on Two Brothers, and we can see something peculiar is happening. The enemy team is not coming out. In fact, they have decided to flee and run down center, which means we need to stop these shenanigans ASAP. So we are going to go ahead and turn hard in. Once we still haven't, I don't think we've quite realized it yet, but I think now is the moment we're like, oh crap, no, look, no one's coming out. We need to get ourselves to the opening of that canal. We have torpedoes. It's going to be our best chance to do some real damage to them and to stop this push, because yeah, with all of them, we realized, oh look, there's three people in a division, and they were the ones who spawned on this side, and they are all pushing. So it is our time to try and stop this push, which is exactly what we are going to attempt to do. We've realized it. We're going full speed ahead in. We have the York, which is technically like the German cruisers are technically brawlers. I can't wait to get Hipper, because that one should be a lot better. York doesn't exactly have the armor to stand up nose to nose to a battleship at close range, but if we don't stop this push, it could be mighty ugly for our team. So we are going to attempt to head off this push right here and right now. And that's exactly what we can do. We can see there's a Bismarck in the lead, and then some, I forget what battleship is right on behind him, but we know this is definitely going to be a suicide mission, but we need to break the momentum here, or else our team will not survive this little encounter. So it is going to be up to us to at least break the momentum, try to slow them down a significant amount, do what we can. So we are sailing straight on in, and prepping and knowing we are going to use full torpedoes, but also getting prepared to just get obliterated by this team. I think it's an Amagi right behind the Bismarck, and you can see we are already down to over half our health gone. Amagi gets a couple shots in. We are being chunked away. We take what is absolutely a citadel. We let close quarters. We go narrow spread, then wide spread, just to make sure we hit the Bismarck. And all 6 of our torps hit him. Sadly, we don't take him out, but we do knock him out, and this starts to cause confusion in the rest of the team. And now you're like, Tommy, you're dead. What are you going to do to show us the rest of this game? Well, at one point, I'm going to go ahead and enable the free camera, and we're just going to shoutcast this thing, because we did our part. We caused them some hesitation on coming out of the gap. Our teammate in the Jean Bart has started to take a position near the mouth of the entrance. They've started to go completely wide. They've realized this might be a bad idea, and we can see there is just some chaos in there, and there are torpedoes on the way. Sadly, we do lose our destroyer right there, but we can go ahead and watch these torpedoes come in, and we can see what hits what. That first set of torpedoes don't hit anything, but there is a second set coming in and a destroyer coming in as well. Sadly, he is within his detection radius, I believe, because he is just going to get slapped, but there's still a Synop in who is sitting proudly horizontal in that channel. And when you sit horizontal in a battleship, there isn't much maneuverability you can do, especially in a narrow channel such as this. First set of torpedoes come in. We see 2 of them hit one of the battleships, and the last one goes ahead and runs out. Next is the spread of 2 sets of 10. And let's just watch as these come in. We can see Synop looks a little bit more damaged than he was. First set of torpedoes is not going to do anything to him. Sinop ends up taking it because, well, he's horizontal and he's a Russian battleship. And Amagi ends up taking one of the torpedoes on his nose. And the Iowa also ends up taking another one of the torpedoes. So that destroyer doing a fairly good job, even if he was destroyed. But now this mid-push that was 4 battleships deep and strong is now definitely on the struggle bus. Amagi deciding to push forward into what is a fatal funnel now created by our team as we have responded to it. Shout out to the Jean Bart player playing up top, holding that angle just in case any ship decides to come out and poke around. He's just waiting to kind of ambush the enemy as our team goes ahead and handles the remaining ships down in the in this area. We can see Iowa has backed on out, and the Amagi is now sleeping with the fishes. So it is time for Red to try and regroup and pull something out. Our team is now most likely going to start heading through that center area because they've all but cleared it out to an Iowa. And we do have 2 teammates, a Jean Bart and another cruiser, kind of pincering in on the remaining of the Reds, and just kind of setting up a crossfire as these guys who were in the middle start coming out, kind of flushing them out from where they've been covered. We can see Iowa now starting to push back out into that channel. He is somewhat broadside in it, which isn't going to last him for long. We can see we have an Atlanta, another American cruiser, and a destroyer just kind of in this base, waiting on things to happen. Minsk backs out, tries to go ahead and put out his torps. Of course, he has amazingly short-range torps, so good on him for even being able to get close enough to Jean Bart. JB backing up, takes 2 of the torps on the nose, but at this point, I think the threat of that destroyer is pretty much handled, as he's going to take a little bit to reload those torps. Jean Bart still holding that angle, letting the cruiser spot for him. I think he doesn't want to have to deal with that Cleveland at super close range. As the Cleveland starts firing on the other way, Jean Bart's going to go ahead, pull out, and there is a pretty much broadside Cleveland for him to go ahead and deal with. Now we can see Cleveland is now fleeing from the scene. That Iowa in the channel did end up getting taken down. So now it is all but wrapped for our team. So yeah, guys, this was just an interesting little match I saw. I did enjoy watching the push come through and just seeing the sort of chaos that happened right there, and what happens when you're not so thoughtfully planning that mid push and what you can do to kind of break it up. But yeah, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.